Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Jason over here at Signature Esports, and a pleasure it is to have you here live and in charge. A whole ton of fun here. North Wilkesboro is the speedway that we're going to be at today for the Winston Throwback Series, and it is going to be a ton of fun. The ARCA cars of this series trying to test everybody's driving skill and the patience of every single line they're going to be able to run here. A very, very tough track, and no doubt an absolute thrill to be able to be seen back in the circuit, of course, for the Winston Throwback Series. Michael Coulter Jr. and Joseph Grijalva are going to be up here in just a moment. We're going to be talking to those drivers. The top 10 in points going to be up in the ticker area. Let's take a look at, of course, your race information on your screen. North Wilkesboro is going to be not 140 laps. Let me get that right. 200 laps is what we're going to be running here. So I need to make sure that that is correct in all of the stream settings. So forgive me. 200 laps is going to be the feed for you. North Wilkesboro Raceway ran ARCA for a long time. First ARCA Series race on iRacing. Running kind of the full, they're about 50 laps short of the full race here. Running 200 laps, 250 is what they used to run. Very tight tracks, 0.6 miles in length, and that is where they're going to be at today. My name, it's on your screen, Jason. I am with Signature Esports. We love iRacing broadcasts. We're going to have a ton of fun. Grijalva giving, hey to Joe, what's going on? You're rooting. I know who you're rooting on. I appreciate you being out there. Of course, and always, the series is absolutely a ton of fun. Winston Throwback ARCA Series for the drivers as qualifying gets underway. We will chat with the drivers here in just a moment, too, because we interviewed the race winner last week, and then we had a power outage in our neighborhood right when that happened, right after that happened, so I wasn't able to interview the top two, or the next two, the second and third place. So we're going to do that. Michael Coulter Jr. will be the second place finisher. So we'll have a little chit chat with him in just a second. When they are done qualifying, I want to make sure they're going to be ready to go and enjoy themselves. Right now, the 24 is out there and doing a pretty darn phenomenal job. The DuPont paint scheme looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Coulter Jr., who is in seventh in the qualifying. We'll show his driver details down there. Bardstown, Kentucky native. Make sure you do follow him on Trading Paints. One of the sponsors here, MCI Graphics for the series. So make sure that you do follow him on Trading Paints. He's got some cool stuff that he puts up and does some custom stuff as well. Always a ton of fun to see those phenomenal guys do what they're supposed to do. And Joseph, hello, Amanda. How are you? I'm having a great night. I hope you're having a fantastic night as well. Let's try to get all those folks in here real quick. Let's Coulter has finished his qualifying. We're gonna move him to the broadcast booth real quick. Mr. Junior, Michael Coulter Jr., congratulations on a P2 finish last week. I pulled you up from your channel there. Walk us through what it was like to drive the big old super speedway last week and come home second.
Oh man, it was a lot of fun. It's a pretty good race. I know they had a pretty big wreck at the end, and fortunately I was able to pick my way through that and come out in P2. It was a pretty good day overall. I know the one car had a really strong car, but yeah, it was a lot of fun, man.
Going into this race from big open pedal to the metal to testing your patience in the tight corners in North Wilkesboro, what do you expect?
You're gonna have to have a lot of patience, that's for sure. So let's see who can navigate around. Traffic's going to be a big deal. So
it's going to be exciting.
We'll see who can navigate. Yeah, so it should be interesting.
All right, they need to find you on Trading Paints, right? MCI. Give your shout outs out there from last week. Hopefully we'll see you there inside the podium finish again tonight.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Absolutely. Michael Coulter Jr., he's also part of the MCI group. Make sure that you go and check him out. I want to make sure that we always reach out and give a big shout out. Next, the third place finisher from last week, who was qualified fourth, Joseph Grijalva, my Mr. Little Man. I tell you what, your dad's out there already shouting you out and having a good time. What was it like to finish P3 last week and going into this 200-lap race today? What do you expect?
Hey, man, it was crazy last week. That was a wild finish. I wish I could have watched it. It's as much fun to watch, I'm sure. For this race, I mean, Jeff won the last one here, so I'm hoping to back him up here starting at 4, so I'm hoping for good things.
Outside is the line to run here. What do you have to look forward to? 4 sets of tires. That's a huge difference maker here.
Oh, yeah, I think the big thing is saving that right rear. You cook that, you're going to go around at some point. So just got to take care of it and be there at the end.
All right, Joe, give your shout-outs out there. I know your dad's watching.
Yeah, Dad, for sure, supporting me in all my racing endeavors. The rest of my family, I'd appreciate everybody watching right now.
All right, buddy, good luck on the race. Congrats last week. We look forward to seeing what you do today. Joe having a heck of a day. I threw him back up in the channel that I pulled him from. Super awesome. Great to see. Let's go over your starting grid here before they get too far ahead, because it's going to be a monstrous race. Pole sitter today is going to be Kevin, points leader out there. He has got a huge lead right now. The 99 is going to be your pole sitter. Jesse Bunnell is going to be there in the outside pole position. Bob Gray on the inside of row 2. Joseph Grijalva there in that 4th spot, row number 2 outside. Devin Galvin, Joshua Parent, that'll make up row 3. Michael Coulter Jr. will be 7th there. Richard Holland in the number 8. My Tabasco man, he is out there, row number 4 in that 35. Matt Magner, Michael Strickland, the striker man, in 10th. Brian Rayburn and John Hammond, my man, giving me some info earlier. Much love and appreciation on the race.
Let's go. Get some.
Let's go, says Kelly. Get some. Appreciate you very much out there, brother. It is going to be a ton of fun. Down the starting grid for you. Oop, that's race results. Starting grid, there it is. Donnell Williams, Brandon Porter, Brian Farrington, Parker Weekly. That'll make up the next 2 rows. Charles Garrett, Bill Hale, Skylar Sheridan, and Mar's going to be out there running the numbers. I do believe, even if he gets in there and races, it's going to be awesome. Good to see him. Ryan Johnson, Charles Van Scoik, that's going to be the GOAT Racing 11th spot, or 11th outside lane choice there, 22nd spot. Then Joshua Brock and Bob Garofalo, that is going to be your rows for you. Thank you to everybody. Make sure you go to thebuttkicker.com. Use promo code Throwback for this league. Give them some incentive for being able to have that fantastic sponsor out there as well. It's going to be hot. It's going to be heavy. Woohoo, Coulter Jr. says, I see the mom. Kelly, what's going on, brother? Good to see you out there. We're ready to go here. Pace truck is going to dive in, and this track is insane. Track temperature is huge, 118 degrees, half-mile track, 200 laps. MCI Graphics, Amar Paintworks, Team Monte Carlo, thebuttkicker.com. Again, promo code for 25% off. It's going to be Throwback, and the pace truck will be in. Logos on the right-hand side. You are all phenomenal for being out there, and guess what? We're going green flag racing out of the corner here. Holly Farms, getting some love. North Wilkesboro is underway. Into the corner, tight racing is going to be all about corner exit and how you're going to be able to keep it off of that wall. That wall will plant you. That grass will trip you up. And these drivers are no doubt all about what this line is going to be. Here's a look at all the field. Very, very small track, very tight corners. Some of the tightest corners in all of NASCAR, that is for sure. Starting from the pits, a couple of drivers having to take EOLs. No fast repairs here today. 4 sets of tires, and they have roughly about 35% fuel. 55 laps is about what they're going to be able to run, so they're going to have to save some tires. They're going to have to save some energy. Jesse Bunnell, your race leader, the number 17, having a heck of a day and having a heck of a series. Ever since we came on, that number 17 has been we've been talking a lot about him. That's for darn sure. Grijalva in 4th, 45, trying to poke the nose to the outside. Inside for the 24, running the inside lane. It's gonna be where you're gonna have to save. You don't want to. You talked about 35, Tabasco, Bob Holland going around, or Rich Holland going around. 77 into the side of him. 21 hard on the brakes. 35 able to minimize some of that damage there, but I think, man, Skylar Sheridan, Matt Magner involved, John Hammond off track, on track. Here's what happened. Here's John Hammond of the number 10. He went off track. 35 was right there. Rich Holland, my Tabasco 11 fiend right here. Into the corner. I think he cooked the brake. I think he got into the corner too hot. He did. He was there high, too high. That grip hasn't made it. He tried to save it hard on the brakes. The 3 sends him around. 77 getting a lot of damage out of that as well. And we will see exactly how that works. He did minimize that damage, though. These things can take a beating. Let's go back to the wonderful green flag conditions, or the first caution of the race. Jesse Bunnell. It's easy to go a lap or two down. Rich Holland on pit road. Matt Magner in his pit stall as well. And once you go a lap down, you're going to have to really work at it to make sure you keep that line back in place. Single file restarts just like they did back in the day. It's going to be fun. It's exciting. Thank you to all the new followers out there as well. Saw some of those come across the stream earlier. Let's see. Little Spanky followed me on Twitch. Much love, little guy. Appreciate you very much. And let's see. We got some. I know that Kelly just sent me 500 stars. Dougie Higgins giving me a like out there. Kelly, thank you for the like. KPTV giving us a like out there as well. Much love to you. Thank you, Kelly. I appreciate you. We're going to pin your comment because you were awesome. Let's go get some. That's what we like to see. We like to hear it. And 7 of 200. First caution happened within the first couple laps. 18-second laps is what they start out with. In the fall off, goes to about 22 seconds. 19:05, the fastest lap of the race so far. So we haven't seen them really dive into the corner just yet. I think they were just trying to get the green flag run in and try to make things work just the way that you see it. Thank you to all the folks out there watching on YouTube as well. Do me a favor, reach up, hit that like button. It's a free way to help. It's a free way to support. And what it does do is makes these drivers more and more available for the rest of the field. Lots of likes out there on YouTube, on Facebook as well. Twitch, give us a follow over there. Twitch.tv/Signature Esports. Green flag. Bunnell gets it. Savoy 99 trying to get back to the corner. Hits that bottom corner very nicely. And what we will do is we will go back. I want to ride along with some. Here's Brian Rayburn, the number 5 here. Has the 20 of Brian Farrington there with him as well in front of him. Let's ride along. I fixed the gyro cam here. Look at this drive into the corner. There is banking here, but it's so flat, it's unreal. Does look like we have a couple of drivers, a couple of laps down. We'll see how that's going to work. How it will work to play their factor. I don't think they took tires. I think they went and got some damage and some fuel. That might be a big situation there. Bob Garofalo, one of the drivers, 9 seconds off the race leader. A lot of catch up to do. Nice job by the 5 right there. He was very close to, or if not, he touched the grass down there, so he's able to just wheel it down. Watch how much they have to turn in here, where they throttle into the corner here, and where they get back out off of it. Flat spot right there by pit road exit, and gets the tires right next to the white line, up and right behind Parker Weekly. I'm not Parker Weekly. That's Brandon Porter right there. Brandon Porter in front, 16, trying to track down the 2020 passes on the outside. Vance Coik, my buddy, the man himself. Little high botched camera here. He's tracking down a couple of people at 5 spots so far. He's got Joshua Brock behind him. As we'll take a look at the overhead cam right here behind that. You hear that putter. That sputter that they have going on, that is the engine backing down, and not much you can do about the speed that they're carrying into it. So there is our good friend, the 88 Goat Racing Machine himself, trying to work his way in through the field. It's all about tire saving. 17 touches the grass, so does the 99 of Savoy. Bob Gray, the number 18, trying to make North Wilkesboro his best friend. 1.5 seconds to difference. Rayburn having an issue. He's falling back. I think he touched the grass right there. If you touch the grass, it'll keep you there for a moment. There's a few drivers going around him there. Charles Van Scoik, one of those. Bill Hales there as well. Mr. Hales in number 28, trying to move Charles Garrett. Do we see a bump and run like we did at Martinsville? I do believe we're going to see a bump and run, but I don't think we're going to see a bump and run that's going to be too apparent. This track is very, very tricky. 36 getting the run off of the 6 right there. So Ryan Johnson passing Donnell, who started 13th. That's exactly where he's at. Ryan Johnson, the biggest mover of the race, up 9 positions, started 21st. Brian Farrington, the number 20, makes up a few more spots. He's got Coulter Jr. In front of him, but the 16 trying to make a pass. That is Brandon Porter. Brandon Porter looking to try to slide up in front of the 20 here. 20 utilizing that high line and trying to make it stick. John Hammond, the number 10, up 4 positions. The Tide Machine rolling, and now these drivers have held on. Good start to the race. 19 of 20 being completed. We're a tenth of the way there, and I tell you what, they are making it interesting. Kevin is showing exactly why he's the points leader here. He leads in points by 226 points over Jesse in the number 17, the guy in front of him. So Bunnell trying to hold off the 99, needing more and more points here to be able to capitalize on what they're doing. Long race season for these drivers. 17 has a nice drive off the corner there. 19 kind of taps the wall there a little bit. Bob Grabe able to hold on. We'll take a look and right along with a little far chase view. Look at the line here. Very nice line. Midline, second lane, drops down, exits low. And that is why his lap times are very consistent right now. Kevin, fastest on the racetrack right now, as we see the number 99 try to wheel and deal here. I wonder if he's going to try to make the pass on the outside, or if he's going to try to lock it in and get himself to the inside, make the 17 drive up the track. This is what we're seeing. No lap traffic yet, as Bob Garofalo still right here on the lead lap. Matt Magner 1 lap down at the moment. 20 going around, gets some left side damage. I think the 20 has a tire down now. As we see Parker Weekly go by, there is the 20. It does look like his tire is down. Oh, get into pit road. Oh, man, leaders are coming. Caution's going to come out. He was trying to get to pit road, but couldn't do it, so the caution will come out for the number 20. Skylar Sheridan on pit road at the moment. I think Skylar got involved. He said it says 8 laps ago, so we'll see what happens there. Matt Magner should be your lucky dog here. Rich Holland and the number 35 looking for a free pass. 20 laps in. No. We're going to have fuel takers, at least fuel takers. That's what I would say. And it's going to be a ton of fun. Folks, going to have a few commercial breaks today. Going to make sure I save my voice. A lot happens on this track, and it's a very, very, very busy track. So I appreciate you all. Stick with us. We'll be back here very soon.
Ladies and gentlemen of the iRacing community, the Outcast Racing League will be hosting a cash prize fundraiser event. 80 laps fixed setup at Talladega Speedway on January 29th, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, with a $10 admission for a chance to win up to a $100 first place, $50 second place, and $25 third place prize based on a max field of 40. Prize money subject to change based on size of field.
Thank you all the folks involved with me over here at Signature Esports. All the leagues, all the fun stuff. You guys are helping me basically enjoy myself, catch back up in life, and just kind of be a part of the series here. Not just a part of the series, but a part of the wonderful, wonderful iRacing community. Hello, Carly. Good luck to all the drivers. Thank you, Carly. Appreciate you very much. 8, 10, 36, 16, and the 5 elect to stay out here. Again, no fast repairs according to what the admin said, and that's going to be absolutely thrilling to know. Let's see, anything else in it? About 55 to 58 laps, 35% fuel. It's going to be insane. Thank you for all of the wonderful race info brought to you by John Hammond out there, one of the admins. Much love to the admins and the folks out there running. Amar, running the numbers for everybody. He's the guy that makes sure that they're good to go. And they are good to go. All right, Striker, ready to take the green. He's going to do it right here. Green flag's going to wave. 29 of 200. Strickland trying to hold on. Striker enjoying that drive at the moment. Now, we had some drivers come in for fuel. I think a couple of drivers took tires. And so we will see exactly what they are going to do here when it comes to the way the line's going to run. Do not go anywhere, folks. It is absolutely a blast. These folks are doing it. Thank you for the like out there. Appreciate you very much. 30 of 200, and right now John Hammond trying to kick it into gear as we will see where they stand over the course of 2 or 3 laps. Savoy trying to go around Bunnell on the outside. Winston Throwback Series. The ARCA cars are ready and waiting for the drivers' point standings. We're up on top, and right now Striker trying to hold on to that race position. Let's go. I love it. I hope everyone is having a good night so far. I hope you're having a fantastic night out there as well. 32 of 200. Laps are going fast. 19.44. Parker Weekly just ran his fastest lap of the race. Jesse, faster than everybody out there last time by, though. He did a run of 19.18. Kevin trying to hold on to that 5th spot at the moment, but don't count him out just yet. John Hammond looking in the rearview mirror going, hey, I know you're here. He's going to give up a high sector here. 17 to the inside, makes the pass. I do believe he took tires. Jesse went ahead and elected to take tires. Kevin not taking tires last time by. Got the fuel that he needed for these drivers in and out of pit road as quickly as possible. There's the 16 of Brandon Porter, who is still yet to come to pit road. Bob Gray, that he came in on 24. He went in and took fuel. Has some 4 spots to gain here. Parker Weekly in the 95 right behind him, and Grijalva in the mix as well. 45 of Galvin to the inside. Devin in that 45 off 5 spots. Trying to make it 45. It's down low. Caution will come out. I wonder if he broke hard into that corner here. Take a look one more time. Little right rear suspension camera, chopper camera for you. Here's the 45. Into the corner. Into the corner. Into the corner. Where did he go? He did. He just feathered it. Got it loose right there. Man, oh man. Alrighty. That is the way it goes. He's able to get himself back around, though, and there's not much room. That's for darn sure. Striker still out front. Bunnell to second. Savoy is going to be there in third. Gray in fourth. John Hammond went ahead and came to pit road, decided he's going to take those tires. Not tires, that fuel. And get himself in very nicely. Matt Magner in as well. The 45 looks like he's going to go ahead and come to pit road. 36. Ryan Johnson off of pit road. Went ahead and decided to take that first set of tires for himself. Michael Strickland is your race leader, driving the Dale Earnhardt throwback scheme. And my lucky dog, looky, 35, getting the wave around. There's my Tabasco meat machine. So Holland will be the first car 1 lap down, as my ARCA Series still continues to run. Make sure you get up there, like, subscribe, follow Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and of course on YouTube. Reach up there, give that like, comment out there. We want to see the comments because that's absolutely a thrill. It's North Wilkesboro. It is the Signature Esports race. They went ahead and dedicated this race to me, so much love to these guys for doing so. The last time I broadcasted this race was a holiday race. I think it was not this past holidays, but I think it was Christmas before that. When they first released this track, there was something that we did, and North Wilkesboro was the circuit, and they ran 200 laps like this, but they did it in the Cup cars, and it was insane. Holland coming back around, one lap down, needs to just kind of stick it out and hopefully get that lap back, be able to get back up there and compete again. Thank you to everybody out there watching. You're all amazing. Much love, much love, much love. 8:17:99, 18:95 for the drivers. Single file restarts are the way. We shall see what they do. Striker still needs to come to pit road. That'll be something that we have to look at. Pace truck dives in. We're back at it. Green again. $17 getting the run off the corner. The brand new tires. I think he's hoping for a big green run here, and he's going to make that pass on the inside. He's going to have to drive off. 8's going to be there as well. Ryan Johnson passing John Hammond here. Does look like the 8 still running. Full of fuel is the 99. 99 just a little bit faster on the inside, taking that inside lane just like the 17 did. Jesse is going to be able to outstretch his hand. He's going to gain a couple of tenths at a time here and hope that it runs green. Stryker will have to come to pit road at least into the next 15 to 20 laps. So we'll see what he does when it comes to his green flag pit cycle. Bob Gray back to 4th here, trying to pick up 3rd. There is the 24 off a spot. Sorry. Yeah, Bob Gray trying to go back to 3rd. That's where he started. Joseph Grijalva in 5th, trying to go back to 4th as they continue to roll here. Good moves, good grooves. Parker Weekly up 10. There's the 95. He still has to come to pit road as well. Calder Jr. came to pit road. Brian Rayburn still needs to come to pit road. Few drivers still looking at it. 1 second, the difference between Bunnell and the 99. He came in on 24, so he's going to be trying to go at least 70-plus laps, or go to a lap 70 or lap 80 here, based on the cautions that we've had. So we'll see what they're going to be able to do, kind of see what they're going to be able to make it work as well. Appreciate everybody out there. Thank you for tuning in. You're killing it. You're absolutely killing it. Thank you very much. Championship standings are trying to get tight here as far as some of the way things are rolling. Kevin rolling as well. He is in second, 1 second, still gaining here. He gained a little bit on those turns. Let's kind of do our thing here. Kevin being the guy that everyone's trying to beat here. He gains a little bit into turn 1 and turn 2. Drive off, trying to be exactly where he is at. Trying to show that interest into the corner. You don't want to flirt with a curb here, much like Martinsville. If you hit the curb with the turtle, you're going to go around a little bit here. Tires for Kevin, 19.6 for his last lap. Bob Gray picked up 3rd over Stryker. Stryker's still up 5 spots. He's in 5th. He will go back a few spots a little bit later. Here's Bob Gray, what Bob is doing. He's right there behind the 99. When he came to pit road, I think he took fuel and maybe a little touch or two of damage getting repaired. Grijalva came in, took tires. and is showing that why he's in fourth right now. Trying to load that bottom lane up. The DuPont paint scheme looking pretty nice for the drivers. Look at it. Rainbow Warriors out there. Little Jeff Gordon fan? Well, I hope you are. There it is. Eventful day. Let's go through your field here. Amar's under the numbers. Thank you, Amar, for doing your thing. Farrington out of the race. Van Scoik out of the... I think Charles was in the race. I think he's back out of the race. Skylar Sheridan is going to be in 21st. Bill Hale's out of the race. Rich Holland, one lap down, trying to hold on to that car for a time being. Just trying to take it easy. Bob Garofalo in 18th, off 11 from up 6 from the start of the race. Matt Magner in the 77, off 8. John Hammond off 4, the number 10, trying to work his way back to the front. Devin Galvin going around Brandon Porter there. Looks like the Porter man to the inside, getting passed by the 45. Porter off 1, Galvin battling back and forth with the 16. They're flirting with 1 and 2. So we'll see exactly what they're going to be able to do. 16 trying to make short work of that, but the mid and the high line is going to be able to be working here as the track temperature cools off. 16 back to 14th, right where he started. Charles Garrett, the number 33, up 4 from the start of the race, and this is not over yet. 16 checks up. 45 gets a whole nose full of the 16 here. And the 45 is going to drive to the inside. 16 right there. 10 of John Hammond right behind as well. A lot of moving parts here. A lot of action happening. And I tell you, Bob Gray and Kevin making the front look like it's about to be a full pack of racing. 99 right next to the wall. I think he gets a little tap there. Maybe it was just a little netcode tap. Gets the run off the corner here, trying to utilize the outside lane. 18 to the inside. 24 Gahalva's right behind, trying to be a part of the mix here. This is the battle for second. Gray to the inside. 99 up high. Battle for third. Back in to the 45 and the 10. They're trying to get around the 5 now. 16 of Brandon Porter sends it around the corner. Bob Gray clears the 99. So does the 24. They make it work. Bob Gray getting some shout-outs out there. Vanessa says, go Bob Gray out there on YouTube. Keep it rolling. Much love to you. Signature Esports is the platform for iRacing, and I love what I do here, so thank you very much to each and every one of you tuning in for these fine folks. Ryan Johnson, fastest on the racetrack right now, the number 36, driving the M&M's paint scheme here. M&M's looking to do different things in the future. 99 of Kevin. Think he's got some tire wear here. That dirty air and those tires not doing him any good right now. So Kevin's going to back off a little bit. He's going to take 5th for the time being. Josh Parent in 6th, right where he started. The number 2 doing a pretty decent job here to hold on. Fastest driver last time by. It's going to be Joseph Grijalva in that number 3 spot. He is better than everybody in the field. 19.67 this time by. 62 being completed. And where do we go from there? 19.77 from the driver behind. Ryan Johnson faster, 19.61. Speeds and gains from the drivers. Bunnell 1 second off of Gray. Had 1.7 seconds to he and Kevin. Now Kevin back to 5th. Savoy in that 99. The 17 of the 99 kind of battling out. Bob Gray trying to win here, trying to lead. 18 rolling. And he is in 2nd. And right now, Joe in the 24 really doing a decent job here. Parker Weekly, something happened to Parker Weekly. 95 went straight to pit road. Something going on there. Did Parker have to disconnect? What happened? It says he entered pit lane. I'm confused. Bunnell, Gray, Grijalva, Ryan Johnson, Savoy, 95, Parker Weekly leaving pit road again. Something happened there. Not quite sure. Weekly 2 laps down now. Holland trying to stay only 1 lap down. He is right there behind the number 40 machine, who is Bob Garofalo in 16th. If he can pass Bob a couple of times, he'll be able to get a spot or two back. Matt Magner in the 77, the next driver in front of the number 40. They're running in order. Folks, it's a good time. And it's a good time to be you. Hydrates around. Time to take a vocal break. We're gonna follow along with the most exciting racing out there on Wednesday night. Winston Throwback Series. The 96 paint schemes rolling. All the social feeds ticking off over there. Thank you for all the likes out there on YouTube, on Facebook, and the new followers on Twitch. You're amazing. Twitch is where you're going to be able to catch me personally gaming and having a ton of fun. I tell you what, the 45 and the 16 gave each other a heck of a battle there for a long time. And as they did, they started to close some distance on the leaders there. In 11th is Devin Galvin here. 16 falls back to 13. Still up a spot here, right behind John Hammond. I thought for certain he was going to give another bump to the 45. Well, the 45 was going to give a bump to the 16. Somebody was going to make that work. Ryan Johnson, biggest mover of the race, gets around Bob Gray. Had a 15-second pit stop lap on lap 37, so he's got the freshest of tires. And he's full of fuel. We watched Stryker come to pit road, so he's got some fuel, and I think he might have taken some right side tires here. He's trying to get back on the lead lap as Holland is right behind him, the number 35, who is one lap down as well. But now, making it work. We're going to see a lot of different drivers on lots of different lots of different pit strategies here. North Wilkesboro is a tough racetrack, and they're running pretty darn clean. They've only had 3 cautions for 15 laps over 74, and I say that, and then there it is. Ooh, everybody trying to get off the track. Oh, 33 gets right back to the 40 there. Charles Garrett had an issue there. Let's take a look. At the 45 to the inside, I do believe. Hold on, let's take a look. He did. Came down, 45, carried in the corner here. 45 to, he got free. Oh, he did. He just got free. It's the 10. It's a couple of drivers. Bounces down, hits the throttle, tries to get back rolling again. 40's going to be right there. Doesn't get back on the brake right there. Tries to, at least. The 40 goes back around. So, man. Let's go back to it. Stryker should be your lucky dog here. Richard Holland was looking for that lucky dog position. Calder Jr. came in on 20. I think pretty much everybody should be coming to pit road here. Bob Garofalo may not. Bob might stay out here. I know that Stryker probably is going to get the lucky dog. Yeah, he's going to get the lucky dog. He's going to put himself on a different situation. Richard Holland should get the free pass here. If he stays out, we will see what happens here as they catch back up to the pace car. But now is leaving pit road. He will leave as the race leader. Ryan Johnson, Bob Gray, all coming around. Bob Gray in second, it looks like, for the time being. We'll see where they line up here on the restart. Grijalva in 4th, Joshua Parent in 5th. Kevin back to 6th now. He fell back, but he was able to get to pit road, get some tires, get some fuel. Be good to go now. At least 2 more green flag pit stops for the drivers. That is apparent for what they're doing here. They can run about 110 laps total with 2 pit stops, with his pit stop and another one. So they'll need at least a splash and go if they run green. We shall see. It is time. Thank you to all the fine folks out there watching on all the platforms. And, of course, and always, thank you to the sponsors of the league, Mar Paint Works, MCI Graphics, thebuttkicker.com. Again, promo code, you see it right there on your screen, throwback for 25% off. But now looking to try to lead here. You got a lot of drivers that want that lap back. Right now, you're looking at John Hammond. He is one of those drivers looking for that free pass position. Bunnell trying to lead. Going to lead the series here. Pace Truck will release the cars, so we will have ourselves a few ready to go. I think actually, I take that back. I think Holland is right behind the 8 here. So Stryker did take his lucky dog, and a few other drivers getting out there, getting those laps back. I think Van Scoik was one of those. Maybe not, I don't know if Charles. Yeah, it wasn't Charles. Bill Hale, Skylar Sheridan, they're all coming around. Skylar Sheridan, Parker Weekly, Ryan Rayburn. All those drivers trying to get laps back. Green flag's going to wave, though. We're going to go back at it. 17, 18, 36, 24. The 2 and the 99. Coulter Jr. We talked to him pre-race driving the Dale Senior Throwback paint scheme. Good old Dale Earnhardt. Kind of like, I like that feat right there when it comes to what you're looking at with these cars. Could you imagine if this car was still out there running today? And I mean, by this car, I mean, you know who was still driving. If he was still driving, I do think the industry would be a different industry. I think there'd be a lot of feedback that he is going to have. Jesse Bunnell just ran the fastest lap of the race, 19:03 for the driver. And Bob Gray, 19:18, his fastest lap so far. 1 second the difference as they're pulling around. Grijalva just ran his fastest lap of the race. Kind of makes me wonder what the weather's doing out there. And here's a look at your weather. It's going to be on the right side of your screen as soon as I find the button. Caution, Holland, Garrett involved. Holland slides up into Garrett slides up into Holland, sends him around. He must have been in full send mode. Now Rich does not get the lucky dog. Here's what happened. Let's back it up here. 33 was right behind, far chase. Here's the 35, I think. He was just running the high line. He was just trying to do his thing. Here's what happened. 35 high. 33 drops it in. 35 stays high. 1 and 2. 33 trying to go around. Drives into the corner deep. He does. He just drives in deep, gets into the 35, and now the 33 causing an issue there. Garrett to pit road. Parker Weekly, Rayburn. Ryan Rayburn should be your lucky dog, I do believe. Garofalo's going to be in. Michael Strickland off of pit road. He is on a different pit cycle now. Needed to be on that pit cycle. When he came to pit road, he went ahead and took those tires. Bunnell is out there. And that's the 5th caution of the race. 86 of 200. And I wanted to show the weather. That's what I was going to be doing. Here's the pit cycle for you, though. Pit stop lap. There it is. To show the top 10 where they've pitted. 75 for all the top 10. And if I go back through, let's go through the entire field. You can do that right there. A couple of drivers off the cycle. Strickland's going to be one of those. Came on 67. Rayburn on 63 and 62 for Weekly. A little bit more, a little bit less. A whole lot of fun and a whole lot of what's happening out there in chat. Hopefully you're all having a fantastic evening. We all know that I'd like to shout you all out. You're all amazing. Weather, right side of your screen. They're driving the May 15, 2022 schedule here. The track time is 13:54 or 154 local time, 6-mile-an-hour wind. The track temperature has gone up a few degrees. It was at 114, now it's at 117. The partly cloudy skies might be playing a factor here, keeping some of the heat down and doing it. Sam, it is a weekly series, absolutely. Come on, Bunnell, says Amanda out there. You were awesome. Winston Throwback Series. 88 of 200 being completed. 5th caution of the race. But it's all been hard racing. These drivers have been phenomenal. Didn't know what to expect. But I'm expecting a great show. 17 takes the green flag here. We're going to be back at it. 18 of gray. Caution one more time. Savoy involved. Galvin trying to get to him. Let's take a look and see what happened here. Savoy was ready. Did he goose it? I think he... Oh, something happened. The two kind of ran over the 99 there. Confused. Stop. Where's the two at? There is Joshua Parent here. Let's go to the cockpit view here on the restart. Let's see what happened. Whoa, big checkup. One more time. We'll do that from Kevin's point of view here. Let's see what happened. Oh, something happened. Something happened to either the clutch or the steering wheel. Maybe a shifting issue. Not quite sure. Not quite sure. Holy goodness gracious. Anthony, how are you doing out there, brother? AC, what are you doing, man? $17, $18, $36, $24, $2, $3, $6, $45. Brian's going to be your lucky dog here as he comes around. I'm doing good. Well, we're broadcasting. That's always a plus, man. It's always a plus. Always a plus. 17, 18, 36, 24, 2, 3, 6, 45, 1, 16. It is all a ton of fun. All a ton of fun. Sam, thank you for the iNotify out there on everything. Sam, giving us a follow out there and liking the stream. Brian, thank you for the like. Appreciate you. And appreciate you very much, man. For becoming a follower out there on the old-fashioned Facebook page. 94 of 200. Good to see everybody out there on Twitch. Seeing everybody doing what they are doing. And kind of having a blast. You guys just make it all worth it. The sore throats, the high-speed action. You guys just make it worth it. Kind of wish you were still out there, but y'all know. You know, I know. I do know. 17, 18, 36. I do know, Anthony. Still making it work. Still making it. I don't know what. Were you racing tonight? I know Vance Koik. I saw Vance Koik in there. I didn't see. I was trying to see if you were. I thought you were still in there. I thought. I'm confused. 17 gets a good run. Bob Gray in second. Johnson trying to be the fastest driver out there, and has done so. Joshua Parent got himself around Grijalva, but he's going to have. Who's got your car now? Is were you still driving the 88? Was that what you were driving? Boy. Not quite sure. I guess I'm confused. Oh, gotcha. All good, man. What were you running in this series? Were you running the same number that you normally run? 17, 18, 36, 24 to 28. Bill got collected early. A lot of drivers got collected early. Bill's running your number. Had a couple of cautions early. Then we had a long run there, and then a couple of back-to-backs, and patience needing to be taken care of. Rahal getting himself back around the 2 here. Back to 4th where he started. He's the only driver besides the GOAT Racing maniac himself who got himself in the mix here. Ryan Johnson in the 36. Bill completed all the way to 47. Oh, and that was whenever he got caught up in it's hard here at North Wilkesboro. You kind of get caught up in other people's. You kind of get caught up on the racetrack. You do what you can and you try to enjoy it, but you know it is what it is. Joshua Parent still trying to work the inside of the 24 here. The difference on tires and speed is going to be to the 24. He's got the right line here. The 2 tried to utilize that inside drive up, try to pinch the 24 up high. 24 still has the run. Oh, come on, 2. Come on, man. Let's see what happened here. I might have outspoken myself there for no reason. It is on me to be unbiased, and I was trying to be unbiased there. They were side by side, but I do want to take a look at this. He did. He came up. I wondered. Oh. I hope she's okay. Hales dinner. I thought he was involved in that early one. I saw incident for contact on there. Oh man. Well, while we man, 24 is high, 2 comes up, tags the 24. That is absolutely horrible. And I'm gonna pause for a moment for that reason. Bill, if you're out there watching, all the Hales family, whoever, Fletcher, thank you very much for letting me know. Anybody that's out there and get a hold of Bill, tell him that much love and our prayers go to him and his family. Absolutely. I mean, that's Bill, my man. I appreciate you. And yeah, I hope she's okay. I hope the Bill Hales and the family are okay. Appreciate you, Woody. Thank you very much. Woody out there saying do it in the chat. Thank you very much. Thank you to everybody out there watching on all the platforms, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. I didn't know that. I saw an incident for contact. It might have been something when I was scrolling through. It might have been something from practice. Who knows? It might have been right towards the end of it. So, man, so sorry for Bill and his family. He completed 40. I'm going to say he completed 47 laps, and I thought there was contact. It might have been just that he had to stop. Yeah, absolutely. Prayers to the family. Joshua Parent needs to patiently get around some drivers. He turned the 24 right there, and it's only because I only call things that way because I saw him going to be racing tight, but he came up into that same lane that the 24 was in. And that's what caused that incident. I know that he was involved earlier with another driver, so we're trying. I want to give the benefit of the doubt here. Gonna take some patience here. Absolutely. And the same thing would have happened if Michael got to the back of the 2 and did the same thing right there, came up into the lane to try to make the turn. When there's another driver clearly there with spotter systems that we all use here, that right there could have been, if it was Michael Coulter Jr. that said the same thing, I would have said the same thing. Don't turn it. Be patient. Don't turn it. Bob Gray ready to go. Go get him, Josh, says Joe. Joshua don't need to turn anybody. That's not the way you race. 18, 2, 3, 45, 6. 3 to the outside of the 2, trying to utilize that speed he has too. 3 right next to the wall, Coulter Jr. Whoa, 45, dives into the corner there. Devin Galvin trying to get back in the mix here as well. He says, excuse me, beep, beep, I'm ready to go. He is not done. Trying to make up all those spots, and then all of a sudden, next thing you know, you got a 45. I didn't even see him fly into the corner there. 110 of 200, and it's not over. They're going to have that green flag run. Bunnell did come to pit road. He went ahead and took and got some fuel, said, I'm going to get a couple of seconds of damage repaired. Ryan Johnson in the 36 right there with him. Don't count these drivers out. Bob Garofalo came in, got tires on 104. He is ready to go as well. Drivers are needing to make it. Coulter Sues and go slow and steady, moving up. That's exactly right. He's in 4th right now, got around the 6th. And now the 45 looks like watch the 45 get into the turn here. I kind of want to put this on here it is. Watch the turn into the corner here. The 2 has cooked that right rear, and a 45 was doing something similar. Got to slow that car into the corner. Get yourself turned. You turn. These things turn on under power more than they do on the wheel itself. So you tap the brake to set the car, and then you use the throttle to turn the car. And that's just a little racing history on what you do there. Coulter Jr. Watch Michael Coulter Jr. He is into the corner, carries off the corner, uses the throttle to move it in. Donnell doing the same thing in the number 6. You see the lap times. The lap times are what give it away here. Bob Gray, fastest on the racetrack last time by 19.41 for him. Joshua Parent in the number 2, carrying forward as well. The second fastest on the racetrack this time by. Time before that, though, John Hammond, actually, I take that back. John Hammond, second fastest on the racetrack, almost just as fast as the race leader. So don't count anybody out. Joshua Parent needs a little bit of hope and a little bit of tire saving at the moment, because Bob Gray pulling away into the corners. 45 trying to hold on. Joshua Brock going around. Something happened to Joe Grijalva here. He's going around a few people. He's got Bunnell there to the outside. Bunnell trying to make the 17 work. 36 is going to be there to the outside as well. Johnson trying to hold on. Side-by-side racing. This is the battle for 9th and 8th here as the 24 makes it cook. It is killer, man. North Wilkesboro being the series that it needs to be. Bob Gray out front, 1.05 seconds. And they are all on the strategy of let's go racing. 2:45, Coulter Jr. right behind. And got to watch how aggressive you're going to be here. Early on, 1 of Joshua Brock to the outside. Brock trying to make it stick. 36 there as well. Joshua Brock been inside the top 5 for the last 5 or 6 laps. Now being contested to the inside. Brock not making anything else move. Man, oh man. Sure and steady. Oh, sure and steady. I like it. 17, 36, 24 of Grijalva trying to go back to 4th. He's in 9th. 8th of Strickland. Stryker has a different strategy as well. He's got 9 laps better than the drivers at the moment. And he comes around. He's killing it as well. Gyro cam for you. Here's what the 8's doing. Made me nervous. Stryker had a run there. 24 was inside of the 1, and the 24 had to back out of the corner a little bit, and so did the 8. That's kind of how that corner's supposed to look. 99 Kevin trying to go back to the front as well. He came in on 104. He's got the freshest of right sides out there, at least at minimum. Still needs those left sides to be cooked over. And right now the 8 has the 99 to the inside. Fuel everything for everybody. Bob Gray trying to hold on. Bunnell came in on 103. Kevin came in on 104, trying to be 1 lap better than the drivers at the moment. 199 side by side. The battle for 10th is on. The 8 trying to go to the inside, trying to carry down the inside lane right behind the 99. Grijalva falls back to 8th. He gained 9th, but through all of that chaos that was going on right there, he comes back and finds the mix. 36 of Ryan Johnson right behind the 17, and they are still rolling. Listen to the engines when they come out of the corner. Thank you to everybody out there on all the platforms, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. You're all amazing. And we know how it goes. Every once in a while, got to have a hydrate break. We'll put it on exciting. Here's a commercial.
Ladies and gentlemen of the iRacing community, the Outcast Racing League will be hosting a cash prize fundraiser event. 80 laps fixed setup at Talladega Speedway on January 29th, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, with a $10 admission for a chance to win up to a $100 first place, $50 second place, and $25 third place prize based on a max field of 40. Prize money subject to change based on size of field.
And just like that, 129 being completed. Bob Gray commanding lead over the 2 right now. Joshua Parent 2 seconds the gap. And they are on the same fuel cycle, the same pit strategy, the same tires. And setting into the corner, burning off those tires, a big factor here. Michael Coulter Jr., fastest on the racetrack last time by. Ryan Johnson, second fastest, 19.65. Now Coulter trying to utilize the outside lane. 36 trying to run the inside. Bunnell's going to be right there. Savoy a little bit free. Bunnell to the outside, braking hard in the corner. 17's going to run that midline. 99 able to capitalize and work himself back. 99 still a little bit free off the corner as Kevin tries to hold on. Thank you to Woody out there for the like. Thank you to DJ for the like out there as well, and all the on Facebook. Let's see, Ryan Wilson gave us a like out there as well. Boogity Boogity says Boogity says DJ, and then good Boogly Woogly is what Woody. That's Woody's catchphrase. Much love, Woody. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate all the folks out there. If you haven't done so, make sure you hit that like and follow button out there. If you have an opportunity, make sure you subscribe on YouTube. Hit the notification bell, let you know whenever I go live, because that is the way to do it. On Twitch, you can catch not only iRacing streams, but all my personal gaming streams as well. That's whenever I get out there, play, have fun, and you get one-on-one with me over there. Twitch.tv/Signature Esports. If you have not done so, make sure that you do that. Bob Gray having a fantastic day, 2.5 seconds, looking to work his way around this track, try to get himself all the way into the mix. Parker Weekly back to pit road this time by. Looks like Brian Reeburn's going to make that pass on the outside. Drivers off the lead lap. Well, Brian Reeburn's first driver off the lead lap, and he is one lap down. Sorry, Porter comes to pit road. He is going to be a lap down now. Bob Garofalo in the number 40. He is the last driver on the lead lap, 16 seconds back. Joshua Brock has had a fall. You put a pad on it. You put the patent on it. I think you'll have to look at it, man. You'll have to look into that. Make sure that, it doesn't sound too familiar, quote, on air quotes in that one, to the man himself. Ryan Johnson has been screaming fast over the last at least 33 laps. He came in on 103. And Devin Galvin, the number 45, kind of burnt off his tires, falling back fast now. Bob Gray, clean air consistency is going to be the all good for the patent office. There you go, brother. I appreciate you. It's always good to know. Got to take care of yourself, right? I mean, I don't have a patent. I have copyrights and trademarks on the Signature Esports brand now. So, we try to make sure that we're good there. You never know. Somebody can try to take all. I appreciate you, Woody. I do. I love and miss you guys as well. Hopefully you're doing all well. Bob Gray, that number 18, way out front, 3 seconds. Joshua Parent has some company coming in. He's about a second off the pace. Matt Magner went to pit lane. This is going to be about that end cycle here. And it's going to be the driver who's going to be able to hold on and make sure that they can make it 55 laps, because the drivers that are coming in on 139, 140, 132 for a few of these drivers, they're going to have to come back to pit road for at least a splash and go very soon. 18, 2, 36, 17. That's going to be the top 4. Kevin has worked himself back up there again. A little bit of free tires. Maybe utilizing that ARCA or that street stock mentality. Bounce it off the corner, get yourself a little speed, carry down to the straightaway, straighten it back out, make it work. Bob Gray all the way out front. Joshua Parent, Ryan Johnson. Johnson still trying to catch. He's going to be right there into the corner. He's going to pull the inside here. 36 carrying the M&M's machine. Fresher tires, fresher scheme. 2 back to third. Bunnell is coming, though. So is Savoy. The drivers that started out front are starting to work their way back out front. I do believe the 99 got a little bit more of that corner than what he needed to. Kind of want to take a look at his car because Kevin, points leader, want to make sure that he's doing all right here. Where's that at? It's all right. Maybe it's just the sound. It's got to be the sound. Oh, Donnell, Brandon Porter involved. A couple of drivers going around here. It looks like Bunnell was still right there with the 17, with the 99. Let's take a look. Donnell is like third in points too. There's the 66. 16 was right there. That's the 6. I think the 16 put the bump to, snowplow. All right, one more time. Brandon Parker. Here's what happened. All right, 24, they're getting into the nitty-gritty here. 16 was going to the inside of the 6 here. 16 trying to make moves. 16 came to pit road on 117, so he's got fresh tires. But he sends it into the corner here a little bit. 24 running his line. Watch the corner. 24, watch the 24 here. 16 sends it into the corner. Oh, hits him. Gets off of it. 6 not able to anticipate that. The next thing you know, 16 and 6 into some drivers there. New tires. Got to pass on the outside. I know it's tough, but you got to do it. 104 for Bob Garofalo. Ryan Johnson wins the race off pit road. Garofalo is going to be falling back. Garofalo, I think, was your lucky dog there, so he's going to be back on the lead lap. Bob Gray looking for a free pass. Or Bob Gray came to pit road on 144, so he's going to be good. Man, look at the run. Joshua Parent in 4th spot now. So he's going to go to 3rd. Bunnell's going to be there. He's going to restart right behind the number 2. Kevin and Devin Galvin will make up all the way through 6th. Brian Rayburn still needs to come to pit road. The number 5 machine. Rayburn is in 9th. He needs to think about coming to pit road because he won't have enough. It says he came in on 102, so I don't think he'll have enough here. Ryan Johnson win the race off pit road. He came in and got fuel only. Bob Gray, tires. Parent, tires. Bunnell, tires. Kevin, tires. And a little bit of damage repaired there. It does look like 15-second pit stop. Grijalva looks like he is something going on with him. Joseph off 11 spots. And falls back there. Man, oh man. Appreciate everybody out there tuning in. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day. I hope you're having a wonderful day. And if you're having a wonderful day, bam! Give me a follow. Twitch.tv/Signature Esports, 2 E's in the middle, please, and por favor. And of course, and always, Facebook.com/signature esports. Get it. $148 of 200, eighth caution, but they've all been very much spread out. A couple of back-to-back cautions. They're kind of in the middle, right around 5 and 6. So we'll see if they're going to be able to make it work. New work schedule 1 to 9:30 in the morning or at night in the afternoon. Holy cow! Green flag waves. Johnson, Gray, Bunnell, Parrott, Savoy, Kevin falling back here. What happened to Kevin? 1 to 9:30 at night. Jeez, oh Pete, man. Striker to the outside. 99 trying to give a little here. I'm not quite sure what happened there. Maybe a bad restart. Kevin does a phenomenal job has been doing a phenomenal job at this racetrack. 18 getting battled to the inside. 17 trying to make it interesting here. Bob Gray, Bunnell, Jesse trying to hold on. He looked like he was free. Ryan Johnson to the outside. 17 trying to take the lead away. The battle for the lead is on. And right now, don't count out anybody in this racetrack. 151 being completed. And man, off Thursday and Saturdays. Holy cow, man. Bunnell, Johnson, Gray, Joshua Parrott. It's going to have Devin Galvin to the inside. The 2 and the 45. Trying to have a clean into this race. They've been a part of some things, and they've been collected in some things, and we just want to see them be able to run here. Coulter Jr. trying to be back on the lead lap as well. Sorry, he's not back on the lead lap. Coulter Jr.'s in 6th. Why didn't it show? I was going to say, why didn't it show him in 6th? How about an 18.5 or 18.995, a 19-second flat lap for Jesse Bunnell, first driver to do it. This time by 0.8 of a second gain. Did he do it better? Yeah, about the same exact, almost the same exact lap. Bob Gray in 2nd, trying to hold on as well. He was leading a bunch of laps. And Joshua Parrott works himself into 3rd. 45 of Devin Galvin trying to make it work. Ryan Johnson, who didn't have the tires to spare there just in case something went different here. 155 of 200. No 17. It's not so bad. I work 7 days a week now. What I'm trying to do, at least. It's all the gaming and all the streaming. Josh just ran his fastest lap of the race. He's got a little bit of clean energy in front of him. You can hear the tires. Listen to this. You hear that? That's exactly what you hear. Joe runs his fastest lap of the race. Mr. Grijalva runs a 19.15. He's like, look, I'm full sending this thing. Grijalva would be the lucky dog if a caution were to come out in the next, whenever. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine, Woody. That's perfectly fine. 17, 18, 2, top 3. Kevin saved something there because he is making moves. He is trying to lock in 3rd here. Bob Gray up a spot. Jesse started 2nd. Bob started 3rd. Kevin was your pole sitter here. Kevin trying to work his way back into the mix and get himself right there. He's reaching for it, and he says, I want to be where I need to be. The 2 trying to run the same line. He's running, trying to be consistent here. Got defensive driving here as well. 40 laps to go, and it is an absolute blister. Grijalva, Brian Rayburn back here, the number 5, having some fun. Charles Garrett, the number 33, trying to track him down. Garrett, 2 laps down. Hoping for a couple of cautions to put himself in a good situation. John Hammond a lap down at the moment. And I think that has everything to do with he got himself back on the lead lap and then had the pit cycle this last time by is what did that to him. He came out at 141. Everybody else came out at 144. So he just hit pit road when the caution came out. And that is that's unfortunate because next thing you know, you're stuck a lap down and through no fault of your own, having a battle and make sure that you get where you need to be. He's in 13th. Grijalva's in 12th, trying to go around the 1 here. Joshua Brock to the inside. Josh utilizing the outside lane, so he actually might be going around the 24. We'll see. 1. Skadushin himself Gotta be careful. That outside line has so much speed. The 10 of John Hammond trying to battle for position here. This is for the lucky dog position. 24 to the inside. 10 is going to be able to utilize all of the space behind him. And now is going to try to make that pass on the high side. Joshua Brock right there. And the 24 not able to clear. And the 10's not able to clear. So this is more of a battle than it needs to be for the 10. He's clearly going to be a little bit faster here. And he's trying to find a way around. The 24 not able to make it work either. The 1 utilizing all of that high line space. Oh, he gets free. And the 1, Joshua Brock back here, gets back rolling. No caution for the drivers. Grijalva able to clear here. 1 locked up the brakes a little bit there, or got a little bit free. Got maybe just a touch higher than what he needed to be. And goes around. Bunnell, 0.5 of a second over Bob Gray. Was a full second. Gray able to pick up some space here. Joshua Parent being battled to the inside of the 99. 99 drops it down low, trying to carry the corner. Save some tire here for this situation right here. 99 free off the corner. Does look like somebody's going around. Looks like the Devin Galvin almost went around right there. Michael Coulter Jr. right back in the mix. The 8 of Michael Strickland Jr., the striker man himself, trying to get himself back in the mix as well. He came in at 144. All these drivers driving the wheels off of this thing, and I mean literally and and figuratively, or literally and virtually. Good old-fashioned hardcore racing right here. iRacing, the platform for all racing, and that's going to be the place to go. Do it, iRacing.com. Kevin might have to move the 2, because I think the 2 was purposely trying to make the 99 run the line that he wanted him to run. But now the 99 is going to be able to gain some ground. The 2's not going to be able to hold off a pack of cars, but we'll see what kind of line he's going to be able to do. He carries down the bottom lane. 99 is going to carry the speed up high. The 8 of Strickland is coming as well. Battle for the lead is going to be all about where these drivers are. 16 is going to have to go high. And right now, the 17 to the inside. 16 run to the high lane, letting our good old 17 get around there, and 18 of Bob Gray able to clear. He's going to, gets himself right there, the 16, trying to let him have it. Savoy side by side with a 2. Up high, down low, and the track 2 utilizing the high line. 99 trying not to be free here. And the 2 doing a great job defending as they come around. The drive off the corner, Strickland is catching them. The more they battle, the more that they're getting into it. And right now, Joshua Parent about to be the recipient of a bump and run, because you see the setup happening, not just from the 2, but from the 99, but also Strickland's going to be right there. They're not catching Bunnell right now. 30, other than a little bit of lap traffic, 33 up the racetrack. And the 5 gets a whole nose right there. Congestion. This is the most that we've seen interaction with lap traffic. Every time a caution comes out, it kind of comes out at the right time. And the lap traffic kind of gives way to the race lead. It kind of just is what it is. And now we're starting to see the lap traffic be apparent. And the 2 is going to have to navigate right there in third, defending his position. The 99 and the 8 right there as well. Coulter Jr. trying to get to the back bumper of the 45. Trying to make this a top 5 night for himself as he tries to catch back up to some of these drivers. Bob Gray trying to lead here. 0.5 of a second. 17 has the drive off, and now we're going to be 25 laps to go right here at North Wilkesboro, and this has been a good race. 8 cautions, but one of the biggest runs that you've seen. $17 holding on. MCI Graphics, 25 to go. Go find them on Trading Paints. Absolute killer paint schemes. You gotta love it. Right now it's on over. The battle for third is probably going to be the biggest battle that we see for a minute. 16 trying to go 2 trying to go high on the 16. What this is going to do is going to cause an issue for the 2 right about here. Because if he tries to carry out and the 99 has, he's got a little bit free. Good run by the two. Nice drive off the corner. Trying to hold on to third place here. Get that podium. Got to ask him, if he gets the podium, we're going to ask him what happened early on because we want to make sure that he can clear in the air. 7/10 of a second. Bunnell able to clear the traffic into the corner. 18 trying to send it into the corner just a little bit more. 22 rolling. '99 might have burnt his tires up trying to pass the two here, and now the 33 is going to be right in line. Drivers trying to hold on for as much as they can. 8 of Strickland rolling the corner. Watch the corner here for these drivers. A lot of highline traffic. 33 going to the inside. 5's giving up the lane here. Going to do a phenomenal job. And that's part of the thing. That high line, you never know when it's going to collapse on you. And right now the 2 has the 33 in front of him, who's running just the same. He's running the same laps as he is. Charles Garrett just ran the same exact lap time as the third place car. Now it's going to give up the inside. He bumps into him. Got to be careful here. 99 to the inside of the 33. 8 drives in. He's going to have the drive off the corner here. This is how tight this track gets, how tight the track can be, and how corners really work here. Coulter Jr. back to 7th, right where he started. Not a bad day for him. Biggest movers of the race, Joshua Brock, Bob Garofalo, both of those drivers up 14, tied for the biggest mover. Ryan Johnson up 13. Ain't got out Ryan Johnson yet. When he came to pit road, he only took fuel, so he's wearing those tires out. Last driver on the lead lap's going to be Bob Garofalo, a number 40 machine. 16.3 seconds the difference. Inside for the 17.6 is going to be High, trying to keep it out of the corner. Lets the 18 drive his lane off. Man, oh man. Trying to see the battle for 4th here. It's getting a little bit more heated up here as well. 95 out there again. 99 just free off the corner. 8 has to check up there. Let's follow along with Mike here. Right along in the gyro cam. Eight trying to stay out of the corner here. 99. Oh, caution comes out. Brian Rayburn involved. I know some drivers were starting to come to pit road. And let's see what happened here. Brian Rayburn, 5 a little bit free. Oh, 24 running the line. Gives a bump to the 5. 5 gets free. Coulter Jr. involved. Little bump from the 24 on that one. Some drivers having a phenomenal day. Some drivers having a day that you need to forget. Bob Gray's going to be your race leader here. Bunnell comes to pit road. Everybody should be able to make it on fuel, so I think this might be a last-ditch effort for tires. Lucky Dog, number 10. Looks like he's going to come around. He's going to get a lap back. And he's going to be able to contend for a race win here, just in case anything can happen. Joshua Parent to 2nd, 33. Looks to be, that's Charles Garrett right there. He is looking to be a few more laps down. He's 5 laps down at the moment. Next driver for a chance at a lucky dog is going to be Johnson. He's going to stay out. I think some of these drivers are going to stay out and get the lap back. Rahalva, one of those drivers. And we'll see. Well, I take that back. They're not going to be able to. Bob Gray and Joshua Parent staying out. They're gonna They're going to be missing some things here. Guess who's got tires? Everybody behind them. Came in, took a tire change. Don't know that they even needed to take fuel. They might have taken a splash just in case. Kevin here. Most of the other drivers came out of 144. That puts 56 laps on fuel and tires. That is kind of close. John Hammond will start at the tail end of the field as the lucky dog, so we'll see what he's going to be able to do here. He's going to have about 7 or 6 laps to be able to do something here, and it's kind of getting exciting. It's getting exciting. Woody, thank you for sharing the stream. Appreciate you, brother. I appreciate everybody out there. Thank you to everybody giving us likes out there. If you haven't done so, make sure if you're watching on YouTube, reach up, hit that like button, turn on that notification bell for me, because that'll let you know when I go live for iRacing broadcasts and all my OBS tutorial uploads that I do, and kind of all the gaming stuff and the streaming stuff. If you guys need help with streaming, I've been able to help quite a few people, so I don't mind. I don't mind at all. And personal gaming on Twitch, going to start doing that during the day. That's going to be my big. It's going to be the thing. That's what we're going to be doing. All right, Holland in the 35, still trying to get a lap back here. Poor guy. He's my Tabasco machine. He had it, and then kind of got kicked. He got skadooshed. Oh, I didn't give the helicopter earlier. My bad. There it is. Green flag. Bunnell will send it right here. Strickland will send it around the 2 as well. 2 cuts off the nose of the 8, but that's all right. He's running that line 18 to the high side. Bob Gray has Bunnell to the inside. Bob Gray trying to hold on. 7 laps to go. The 8 of Stryker to the outside. Galvin trying to hold on as well. The 2 trying to utilize old tires in track position. 8 to the high side. 45 to the inside. Man, the 2 is going to defend. Caution, Brandon Porter involved. Donnell Williams, Brandon Porter. We knew it was going to be exciting. I was watching that 3rd place. Oh, the 5 into the 35 there. Hold on. There's Brian Rayburn here. 35 outside. Let's see the restart. All right, 35's up high. Excuse me. 5 into the corner. Let's take a look. He drops really low. Did he lock up the tire, or did he... Let's... One more time. We're going to go cockpit here. I kind of want to see if he locks the tire up here. Oh, I think he did. Hold on. He goes low. Really low. I think he either locked up the tire or just wanted to drive straight in the corner right there. Ryan Rayburn got himself in a situation. Bunnell, Gray, Parent, Galvin. That's going to be the top 4. Parent did a phenomenal job on that restart. Take you back to that restart. Let's follow along with Josh. Watch how he's able. He restarted second. Bunnell was sending it. He knew he was going to do that. He gets to the inside. He knew he was sending. He's got brand new tires, so he's going to be able to make that pass. Watch the defense here. Little bump, little nose from Stryker back there. 2 is able to defend. Now the 45 and the 8 battle, and that's great driving by the number 2 here. But we'll see. 3 laps to go. It'll be the first attempt, and I think the only attempt at a green-white checkered here. Man, oh man. Oh, goodness. The Winston Throwback Series, 10th caution of the race, and boy, it's been a doozy, folks. All right. Bob Gray still has an attempt here. Got a couple of laps on the tires. 17 is going to have to scrub him a little bit. 18 needs to gain and needs to keep himself in a good little situation. It's been a great race. A lot of competitive natures here. And not much room for anybody getting into any kind of error here. Devin Galvin will be your fourth place restarter here. Stryker in fifth. And they're going to have a green-white checker to try to make something happen here. Biggest battle is going to be in second and third. Bunnell gets the restart. 2 laps to go. 2 to the inside, trying to go for second. Joshua Parent trying to make it work. 45 is going to be right behind. Bunnell way out front. 1 full second as they come around. They're going to try to take the white flag here. Bob Gray, caution's going to come out. And the 2 kind of gets sent. Where did he go? Not cool. What happened to Joshua here? 2 to the bottom side. 45 gets through the back bumper. Gets a bump. He got turned in the back quarter panel, similar to what we saw in Martinsville. So the 2 is going to come around. Bunnell completes the sweep, runs his fastest lap on the last lap again. And that'll be what happens there. 17, 18. We'll take a look at they're going to come around and complete the race. And we'll see what iRacing scores everything at. Jesse Bunnell will be your race leader. That is for darn certain because he had a clean restart, had the tire strategy there. And big congratulations to he as they take all of that back. I believe that is the only green-white checkered attempt for the drivers. We'll see if the pace truck drives in. He does. So big congratulations to all the drivers out there. Joshua Brock there to celebrate. 3 of Coulter Jr. is going to celebrate as well. Bunnell gets another race win, trying to capitalize on some points here and get himself in a little bit closer to the 99 of Kevin Savoy. Here it is. Race results. It's up on your screen. Or it will be up on your screen as soon as I make sure that the right thing is selected and that you are all fantastic. There it is. It will show the 17, 18, and 99 according to the iRacing screen that it gives me. So that's kind of where we're at right there. It's also pretty nice. All right, we like it. Bob Gray finishes second. Bob had a hell of a race. The 99 tried to battle back. He had a hell of a race as well. Kevin just really rocking and rolling. Bunnell had the strategy. Coulter Jr. finishes 4th. Brock in 5th. Garofalo finishes in 6th. John Hammond 7th. Ryan Johnson 8th. Devin Galvin 9th. Michael Strickland Stryker finishes in 10th. Joshua Parent finishes a lap down. It doesn't make any sense. It's all good. DJ, thank you for the big old thumbs up out there. Appreciate you very much. You picked the winner this time. Bunnell's been really good. It's been really, really, really good lately. And he and Kevin have been kind of battling back and forth as far as points go. Coulter Jr. has been doing really well as well. Lots of drivers out here. A lot of talent in the ARCA series. They just had it. And to be honest with you, they chose one of the toughest tracks out there that in my opinion, to drive these tracks. This thing is meant for street stocks. And now in today's standards, I would love to see them run cup cars here, but I wouldn't want them to run a full field here. That's for darn sure. There'd be a lot of cleanup and a lot of damage. I think it would happen to this. Johnson, Galvin, Strickland, all 3 your top 10 parent. Grijalva finished 11th, 12th. Ritt Holland finishes in 13th. Brian Rayburn finishes in 14th. Parker Weekly in 15th. Magner, Williams, and Porter, that'll be through 18th. And we'll move down the rest of your race results. Thank you to Amar out there. For running the numbers for everybody. It's a tough job to have. Brian Farrington, 23rd. Goat Racing Machine finishes in 22nd. Bill Hales in 21st. Skylar Sheridan, 20th. Garrett Porter all the way back up there again. Back in the mix. Let's talk to Jesse here. Let me switch some audio over because, that's kind of what we do. It's kind of the life that we run. And, it's a ton of fun. It's exactly. Congratulations once again, the number 17. You win it in style. You had the strategy there at the end. You saved a set of tires. You came in, and you made that with 7 laps to go. You made the pass there, passed 2 and basically a whole lap. Caution comes out. You got the restart. Insane race. Good racing though, for the most part, for everything that we saw. Cautions were mostly racing issues that we saw, and basically putting bumps where they didn't need to be.
Yeah, it was a good race for sure, man. I tried to stay up front and out of trouble. This place is tricky to get around, and I knew there's going to be some cautions. One fuel stop there. I didn't take any tires, and kind of had to take my licks there. But I knew I'd be all right at the end. And then when that last caution came out, I knew I had a set, but I wasn't sure if I should come in or not, and really wasn't sure if I made the right decision there. Dove in at the last second, 18. A couple guys stayed out, but it paid off. Car was solid tonight, and everyone around me raced pretty clean. So appreciate you guys doing the broadcast, man. It seems like everyone really enjoys it, and congrats to my buddy there in the 18 and second. Is a hell of a run for him.
I call it like it is. I kind of got mad earlier, and I said I got to go back and look at this because I think that this shouldn't have happened, and like it shouldn't have. There was things that happened on the racetrack because this was my track today, and come on, let's be aggressive, but not be. Let's run the high line. Let's run the midline. Let's have the right turn in here, and it was I was probably more passionate about this race than probably any driver out there. So if anybody thinks that was favoring anybody, no. But Jesse, you have had a hell of a last. I mean, since we've started broadcasting over here, we've been able to, and we've interviewed you a couple of times here. But it seems like you're starting to pick up that momentum. And you're going to Pocono next week. Pocono, different layout. You went from wide open spaces to short becomings here at Holly Farms, and then now you're going to go back to wide open spaces again. How does that play with the mind when it comes to trying to find the rhythm and have the right kind of wins here?
Well, I grew up racing short tracks in real life, so I feel pretty good on those. Going to Pocono, I really like that racetrack. A lot of people don't like it. It's kind of quirky, but I like it. Kind of like a road course, but just turning left the whole time. So hopefully we can keep it going. I know a lot of these guys, Kevin and Ryan, those guys are really quick everywhere we go. So I'm sure we'll have some pretty stiff competition, but I'm looking forward to it.
I'll tell you what, pretty proud of the guys. Good to see your teammate get up there as well. He was doing. I thought Bob was going to win this race for certain, because over a long run, it just seemed like he found everything in that track. And I know Bob's down there in the Ford camp right there, but you guys just seemed like you know what you're doing, and North Wilkesboro turned out really good today.
Yep, it's a good run overall. Appreciate what you guys do, and just want to give a shout out to my wife Amanda, my mom Barbara. I know they're watching. I want to say hello and appreciate their support. Let me sit out here and do this for a couple hours every week. It's a lot of fun, and we look forward to next week.
We always have to thank the wives. I tell that that's my everyday thing. Make sure that if you are married or you have a significant other, or I don't care in what form or fashion, if you got somebody out there that lets you do this because you have other prior engagements, you need to take them. That needs to be the first person you think. So, but Jesse, we look forward to seeing you next week at Pocono, my man. Congratulations once again.
All right, thank you guys.
Absolutely, Mr. About now rolling, having a hell of a day, and just kind of rock and roll. I'm going to pull Bob up here. I got to talk to Bob Gray. I know he was down there in the Ford camp, but I'm going to pull him up here. Bob, my man, I thought you were going to win that race.
Thank you, man. Yeah, I tried to give Jesse a run for his money in the 17, but he was just the better car out there, man. He got the pole in qualifying, and I mean, he deserved to win that race. He was the class of the field tonight. So,
I mean, you had the long run figured out. Being able to pass in situations that you wouldn't necessarily want to put yourself in. Some lap traffic coming up, making those adjustments where you need to be when you're leading. Where does it entail? Because Highline can keep up even on older tires when you're trying to make the pass and trying to hold off people behind you.
Yeah, so a lot of guys pre-race and in this week in practice were saying to use the high lane because it was better momentum, but I was just choosing to run the bottom because that was better for me drive-wise. I couldn't really run the top; it was a little loose up there, and yeah, I mean when I would get on their quarter, they would usually let me go. I didn't really have any problems. Good field tonight, and I was glad we were able to put on a good show for the fans and everyone watching.
They had a ton of. I hope they had a ton of
Oh.
fun because I had a ton of fun. I got emotionally involved in this one. I don't ever get emotionally involved in stuff. So let's.
Oh, it was one of the crown jewel races, man. It was a really fun time tonight. I think everyone had a good showing. Just a shame. I wish we finished under green. Those last couple cautions kind of screwed everybody, but it's racing.
It does happen. Single file restarts kind of take you back as well. Bob, I look forward to seeing you. Give all of your shout outs. Give all the people your shout outs out there. I know they want to hear from you.
Oh, heck yeah. I just want to give a shout out to my fiance watching and all my friends and family, everyone tuning in. Thanks a lot and hope to see you next week.
Yeah, Pocono. We're gonna have fun at Pocono. We're going to the Tricky
Yes, sir.
Triangle. That should have been my race. That should have been the one they said, "Hey, Jason, you want this race?" I love Pocono. It's amazing. And then Indianapolis after
Yeah.
that. You got some classic tracks coming up for these ARCA cars. I'm excited. It's gonna
Yeah,
be fun.
absolutely. And who better to do it than Signature Esports? I mean, they're second to none. So thank you for everything you guys do, and hope to catch you again soon.
I hope so. We're gonna have some fun, man. Bob Gray finished the second and has a hell of a time doing it. I liked it. It was fun. Ding dong, Kevin the 99. My man, you had the up and down night of the day of the night, or however you want to put this. Walk me through this race. I know there at the end you were on full tilt, full send.
Yeah, wasn't really the race I wanted, but man, I gotta say I lucked into that third place, so I'll take it because with Jesse winning, it hurts less in points. Man, started out great. The car was doing good. I was keeping up with Jesse and probably starting to make a bit of ground on him, but yeah, once we got that caution, did a bit of strategy work and fell back a bit, but man, on that one restart where I money shifted into second
Yeah,
and
I was
then
gonna
hit
ask you.
neutral. Yeah, and I think it's the two car that got into me.
Yeah.
No fault of his own at all. Just yeah, and that damage on the front hurt it a bit. Didn't quite have the feel in it from then on, but yeah, got those tires on at the end. Made a push and got lucky with everyone wrecking right in front of me and me making it through. So
Full tilt, full
sucks.
send.
I don't like. Yeah, I don't like. I mean, I'm not the one that did any contact, so I'm happy with the result I got, but I'm still not really proud with the whole night of racing from me.
Oh, it's all. You know what? You started on the pole, and it just seemed like once that caution happened, it kind of shuffled everybody around. We were watching people. We were trying to become the lucky dog, race competitively, try to stay out of the way at the same time. But at the incidents happen. I saw the money shift, and I was like, man, what happened? There's no. So he sent them. Don't send them. That kind of thing. And I went back and looked at it. And I saw that there was something that had to happen with the wheel or the shifter or something going on right there. So I was unsure, wanted to ask, but you answered it for me. Still a top 3 finish, and it was absolutely phenomenal to watch. You guys did a great job. Carly, thank you for the 100 stars out there. You're absolutely amazing. Thank you for being out there watching. Kevin, give us your shout outs, man. We'll see you next week at Pocono for sure, though.
Yeah, I just gotta say congrats to everyone in the race actually, because it was not an easy track, and I expected a lot more cautions, but man, everyone did an amazing job. Um, Thanks to everyone watching. Thanks to you guys at Signature Esports for putting on this show and bringing it to everyone out there. And man, can't wait to get back. Hopefully, Pocono, I can get back on the train I was on. And last time I was there, I had a good night. So hopefully, I can do it again.
I was going to say I'm kind of looking forward to seeing what Pocono is going to bring, because that is all about speed, and it's all about corner entry. Not even corner exit anymore. It's corner entry at Pocono. Pocono and the ARCA cars are absolutely insane. So, my man, congratulations once again. I appreciate you, and we'll most definitely see you next week at Pocono, bro.
For sure. Have a good night.
You too, Kevin. In the 99, he's going to finish there. Everybody did an amazing job, and to say the least, Jesse trying to chip away at the points that the 99 has. So 17 comes out on top today. He is your race winner. Thank you to all the folks out there providing support for the Winston Throwback Series, MCI Graphics, Amar Paintworks, Team Monte Carlo, thebuttkicker.com. Remember, promo code Throwback for your 25% off. And, of course, all of us over here at Signature Esports are proud to be a part of this. We're going to go ahead and send some people over and raid some people to Kelva on Twitch. So thank you very much to everybody out there that's watching. If you are watching on Twitch, we're going to send you over there. Thank you to everybody watching on YouTube. Hit and smash the like and follow buttons on all the platforms, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. Thank you to everybody for doing what you're doing. Much love and appreciation. And we'll see you again in the next one. We'll be doing some gaming tomorrow during the day. I was going to do a 24-hour stream, but it turns out I have to work tomorrow evening. So I will have to do a photo shoot. So we'll be taking care of that. But much love and appreciation. Jump on over to Twitch. Go watch Kelva. I'm going to rate him here in about 3, 2. I love you.